What is up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Tech Boy. Today I'm going to be talking about my experiences and my opinions on iOS 14 and macOS Big Sur. iOS 14 has been quite enjoyable for me. I've used the iOS 12 beta and the iOS 13 beta. I haven't used like 10 years worth of betas, but for the past 2 years, they have been extremely buggy, unstable, and glitchy. This year, I feel like it is the most non-glitchy experience I've ever had with an iOS beta. I'm really loving this year's iOS 14. I really hope that the rest of the betas and eventually actual iOS 14 is this good, because this could be the most stable update that I've actually seen in a very long time. The widgets are a huge new feature that they're talking about. So is App Library, the ability to hide pages, and a bunch of other stuff. Personally, I feel like certain widgets are useful, while certain widgets need work, and we do also need more widgets. The ability to see the weather on your home screen, as well as a song you were last listening to, is nice, but I would like a widget that basically shows you what you're listening to right now, not what you were listening to yesterday, and you can skip to the next song, change the volume, go forward or back in the song. That would be a very useful widget. Right now, it just shows you the last thing you were playing, and if you tap it, it takes you into the music app. Another thing is the 2x2 reminder widget does not actually show you any information. Only the larger ones show you information. This one literally only shows you how many reminders you have, no information on your reminders. Be kind of useful if we could actually talk about it. And we still do need a lot more widgets. We need third-party widgets. Maybe you can scroll through Twitter on your home screen. I don't know. They're not as useful as I thought they would be. They were a very cool announcement and hearing about them at first, but they're not very useful. I think people need to understand that if you don't like or want the widgets, you don't have to use the widgets. They're completely optional. If you don't want to use the app library or the ability to hide pages, you don't have to use those either. All of the stuff they're adding pretty much is optional. I definitely like the ability to double tap the back of the phone in order to activate a command. That was like mind-blowing to me. I was really shocked when I saw that. They changed some small UI stuff. They removed the texture from the notes. I personally like that. But overall, there hasn't been a lot of stuff yet. I'm pretty sure they're going to change a lot. But I've had great experience with it. I really like iOS 14 so far. I'm excited to see what they unveil next. Another thing is iMessage. They allow you to reply to individual messages so you don't get confused. I think that's pretty cool. They also allow you to change the profile image of a group chat, pin messages in your chats, and just do a bunch of different things that I think is really cool. iMessage has always been one of my favorite parts of the ecosystem, and they're finally bringing all the features of iMessage to the Mac, which transitions greatly into macOS Big Sur opinions, okay? The macOS Big Sur apps, I have some definitely strong opinions on them. The App Store, FaceTime, and Messages are my strongest opinions. I do not like them, like, at all. I see what they were going for. I feel like they should have used less excessive shadow, less excessive 3D and rounding and gradients. I understand what they were going for, but it needs to be less exaggerated, especially when some icons look flat, some look somewhat 3D, and some look absurdly overshadowed. I really like the Safari icon, I like the mail icon, I like the contacts icon, I like the calendar, I like the reminder, the notes, the maps, the Find My, photo booth, photos, preview, music, podcasts, Apple TV. I like almost all of them. Not a fan of the stocks, the color they have going on there. The Siri one, maybe they could add a little bit of 3D there. The calculator looks a little odd. I like the dictionary. I like the home. And then we go over here. The QuickTime player looks really boring. Some of these look nice. I'm not going to go through the rest of them, but some of them look great, but some of them just have either too much shadow, look really plain and boring, or look too 3D. And that's an issue. There's not really any consistency. Personally, I like the way apps look in macOS Big Sur. I like the way the user interface is and how they redesigned the buttons and icons. I love the new control center. I love the new notification center with widgets. I love the way menus look now. I just have some strong opinions on the way apps look. If they don't get changed, fine. I would honestly just be okay with them just changing up the App Store, FaceTime, and messages just a little bit. If we didn't get anything else, but if not, I'm okay with it. It doesn't really influence how I use my Mac. I haven't had huge issues with macOS Big Sur. I've never downloaded a macOS developer beta before, so I wouldn't know if this is like as buggy as it used to be, but I have it on my main device. I have both iOS 14 and macOS Big Sur on my main devices. Is that the smartest decision? No, it's not the smartest decision, but I did it already. I haven't had issues. I made backups, so I'm good. Um, it's worked out great so far. I haven't had any real issues, so I genuinely like the style that they're going for macOS Big Sur. I just want them to make some changes to make certain things work better. And for iOS 14, I want them to make some changes to make widgets more useful. I also want for iOS 14, I forgot to mention this, 1x1 widgets. Not everything needs to be 2x2. I would like smaller widgets, but we will see how they handle changing and adding more widgets and changing the way the app icons look on macOS Big Sur. But anyway, that's all for today's video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Sorry I didn't have like a recording of my phone like everybody else did. I couldn't get that to work, so I just used screenshots. Bye.